Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of WhimsyCraft, and today, as you can see, I am gathering a ton of materials because we have quite a big build today. Today we're going to be trying to fix the problem of not having enough rockets because, well, we don't have any paper to do it, and I can't really keep up with the gunpowder farm. And I've also gathered all the resources so we can go ahead and build that Ender Guardian farm because we really need some of the materials to build today's project. Now all these things are going to help us towards rebuilding the Sky Pirate Kingdom, and we really need to do that this season. It was a promise, you guys. And we always keep our word as Sky Pirates. But before we can do any of that, well, we have some social things to deal with on Whimsy. So follow me along on this journey, and if you want, go ahead and hit that subscribe and that like button. Now get ready for this week's episode of WhimsyCraft, Season 2. Well, hello everyone, and if anyone's new here, I am Arcane Alice, and this season we are doing Sky Pirates for WhimsyCraft Season 2. And, well, we've got a lot to do today. Let's jump right in and kind of get going. After all, that's kind of what you're here for, right? Alright, so the first thing that we really need to do... Oh, okay, I did have my wings. Whoa, I forgot to put my armor on, you guys, and didn't know if I had my wings on. That was dangerous. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is, I want to get a little box set up because it's like a little gift box. Because we have a new member this season, and who is also our closest neighbor, who is SteevieUh. And, well, we've been using his iron farm quite a bit, thanks to him letting us use it. I mean, after all, I have a whole lot of hoppers down here, and, well, I could not have done that without his iron farm. So, what we want to do today is kind of set something up right here, with all this stuff that we're getting. So, what I was thinking is, the best thing to do with all this gunpowder that I have is, well, we could probably make him some rockets. After all, that's kind of the neighbory thing to do. But not only that, I have some other motives behind this whole plan. What I'm thinking is I'm going to try to use his iron farm quite a bit more. And for those of y'all that kind of follow me on Twitch, you'll know that a while back we actually built the iron farm for this season. But it's a lot of materials, you guys, and I'm not quite ready to build that yet. So if I can continue to use SteevieUh's iron farm, that will be really helpful for our kind of beginning of the season here. So here's what I'm thinking. Seeing how that gunpowder farm is doing way better than I thought it was ever going to do, why don't we go ahead and just give him a whole shulker box full of rockets, minus one slot. Now, minus one slot is kind of mean, but I have something even better that he's really going to want. He's been desperately needing some slime blocks to finish a build that he's doing, so I'm going to add the slime blocks that he needs. I know he needs 5 or 6, so I went ahead and added 7. That's really all that I have other than these 7 slime balls. So he's kind of getting my whole supply here. But I think that that might sweeten the deal enough to maybe form a little bit of an alliance. Now, he's not currently online, but you know what? Oh, and I forgot to hit record. That way everyone knows I'm recording. Now, as I was saying, he'll be online later today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here in my storage, and that way we'll know where it's at. I've got stuff all in these boxes everywhere, you guys. Mostly rockets, and, well, a lot of gunpowder. The gunpowder is insane this season, which is going to fit in really well with the whole pirate theme too. I just hope nobody makes me use my cannons this season. That could be devastating to someone's base. Now, most of the time I find myself sitting right here looking out, just kind of imagining the base that's going to be built this season, and the other half of the time, well, I'm spinning it down here into my my storage area, kind of getting things organized and ready to go for these builds. As you can see, we've got some rods out here kind of oxidizing, and around the corner, well, this is the box that we're going to need for the ocean monument right here. And this down here, this monster of a shulker box situation, is the build that we're going to be doing today, which is a pretty big build, and it is quite a bit of materials, you guys. So once again, I hope you're ready for one crazy episode. And I guess the first thing we need to do is, well, we need to start on that ocean monument. So DJ, hit that music. Well, it looks like Stevie just jumped on, so why don't we go ahead and have him come over, and we'll try to work this deal out and see what we can do. Well, hello, Stevie. And how are we doing today? Do you know your mic is not working?
Pretty good. How are you?
There you go. Hi. I've got a proposition for you.
I like propositions.
Okay, well, as you know, or may not know, I am over here trying to rebuild the Sky Pirate civilization,
Yes,
and
yes.
I have greatly appreciated the use of your farms, and especially your iron farm. It's been
Yeah.
extremely helpful. So here's my proposition. I would like full access to your iron farm for the next 2 months, and in return, I'm gonna give you this. And also full access to my gunpowder farm for the next 2 months.
Deal.
Cool.
Instantly deal.
Yeah, because I need like a lot of iron right now, and in order to build my iron farm, it's a ridiculous amount of resources that I am not ready for.
Yes.
So if I could just really tap into yours to continue making all my hoppers, then that would be
I
great.
am perfectly fine with that.
Okay.
Because this finishes my mangrove farm.
Yeah, I heard you needed some slime blocks, and I figured, I've been collecting, and that's literally, I just got the last ones a little bit ago.
That is extremely helpful, so I thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, yeah. And if you need any gunpowder, there's plenty out there, and then really if you just look anywhere, there's rockets and gunpowder in almost every barrel there is out here. I have expanded the farm a little bit though.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, yeah, it's bloop. Uh
I I went to the end the other day and I saw this and I didn't know what it was.
yeah, this is my quad gunpowder farm, quad creeper farm. It's ridiculous. If you hop down here, you can kind of get as much gunpowder as you need.
Oh my god.
It's quite a bit. This one's starting to fill up finally. I had to empty it earlier because all the hoppers were backed up. So I just keep pulling it out and then dumping it into different barrels in the ship up there.
So I am going to change up my iron farm a little bit and turn it into iron blocks.
Yeah, you're gonna use the crafter? Yeah.
I thought that that wasn't a thing because people have seen I have this mod, like just enough items,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it shows crafting recipes and sometimes it doesn't. And for the crafter, it didn't show it, so I thought it wasn't available. But now I
Yep.
know how to make it.
Yep. It definitely changes the whole game.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of overdid it this season with this thing. So I've got a little extra.
Well, you can definitely make a rocket shop for sure.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't really be an issue at all. I could make a rocket shop.
No,
I could make a TNT shop. I could make a gunpowder shop. I could do a lot.
I see you're starting the ocean monument
Yeah,
farm.
yeah, working on the Guardian farm. The viewers won't see this because I didn't record it, but I've lost 2 sets of wings and 2 sets of full gear and everything today.
I've kind of lost everything, and yeah.
Yeah, but thankfully, I prepped in the beginning. That's right, everyone. Always prep first, because if you don't, it's gonna make your game a lot harder. And it didn't take me that long to get my stuff back. Ailey sold me some wings, and I grinded for like 20 minutes, and I'm back up and going.
I did a bad, and I may have possibly done some off-camera mining like you shouldn't do, and got like 4 stacks of diamonds, and I kept dying so many times that I'm now down 2 stacks of diamonds. I mean, I
Oh look, it's
that
Scan.
scared me.
Hey Scan,
Um,
Finally got you again.
welcome to
so
Whimsy. You get used to that with Scan. What's ridiculous is my sugarcane farm is 20 blocks long, and it takes 20,000 blocks to build.
Yeah, that blew my mind.
Yeah, this season's gonna be insane. What's up, Scan? How's it going? What you up to?
Oh,
Yeah,
going
what's up?
great. I have been doing a bunch of basalt mining actually,
Yeah,
and this weekend I am gonna be streaming for
I-
once.
I saw that. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited to get back to streaming. I haven't streamed in like a million years.
I know, I've been loving your base this season. It literally is like you didn't go through the portal. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's a more beautiful end. Like it's another. It's like the nether
Yeah,
that I
no.
wish we had. You know, give me a little bit of greenery
It's
in
a
there.
happy nether.
Yeah, you know, something for the happy ghast.
Yeah, I had to kill a few with that. It got too laggy.
But it looks good though. I
Aw.
mean, it looks like it would be a natural biome though. That's what's crazy to me.
Yeah. No, I was
Yeah.
planning to see how something looks, and now I accidentally just have a giant brick wall in my base, and I'm slowly tearing it down.
Oh, I think we're all having a pretty good season so far. Well, we were able to strike a deal with Stevie, which is really going to help this season, so we don't have to worry about an iron farm early or paying diamonds just to buy a bunch of iron. Now we can continue to finish our farms and build this base. Now you probably also heard that, well, there was some mishaps that happened, and, well, I lost 2 sets of wings, 2 sets of gear, and 2 sets of tools. But thanks to Ailymu, who is an absolute hero, she came through and sold me 2 elytras, and, well, that got us right back going where we needed to be. And it only cost me 2 diamond blocks. I feel like 2 diamond blocks, early game, you know, beginning of the season, that's a pretty good deal. And I think that should earn her a view from all of y'all after you're done watching this episode, because that was absolutely legendary. Came through like a champ. And we've got our Guardian farm running, so now we have all the materials that we need to continue building, well, that over there. Now, while we have all the gunpowder that we need, well, we don't have any paper to make the rockets, and, well, that's really not helping. So, what we need to do is we need to get that farm built. Now let's build this farm that's going to be lighter than air. we have a sugarcane farm. Well, mostly anyway. We have this, which is doing pretty well, but what I want to do actually is expand it, although this video is kind of coming to the end, so I think what I'm going to do is kind of do this in between videos, but I want to bring it down another layer, and then tap it in here, and then maybe that'll give me a little bit more. Now I've got it shut off to the outside, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but right now we've just got it collecting right here, so I can kind of get an idea of exactly how much we're getting and how long it takes to get that amount. And as of right now, this is not cutting it. So I'm definitely going to have to bring the farm down and expand. But we have plenty of room to do that. We just got to make sure there are no open flames in here. That's all, because that could be bad. Now let me take you outside and show you around. First thing we'll do is hop right over here, and as you can see, when this is running, this will send all the sugarcane down here through this little water chute and then out right there, which drops down below. Now if we head on up, and this kind of leads to, well, the top of the ship here, and then we'll come on down here to the little walkway that we've got going on. And this little area will lead you right onto the ship, but first you can kind of see where that sugarcane will eventually drop down right here and into these chests. And this is temporary as well, because eventually we're going to have a pipe coming from here and then leading on into there and auto crafting, and it'll also be going to different areas of the farm depending on what we need. I'm really trying to optimize the base this season and do this thing where the base itself is the farm and it works kind of like a machine. It's almost like it's themed. Anyway, alright, now let's hop aboard and I'll kind of show you around. So here we have the main deck, which is, you know, just nothing special. It's just an open deck, but it does lead down into this area, which I want to do something with this later on. Just not sure what I want to do with it. I also missed 2 pieces of glass, just noticed that. And then down here, this is the area that I also want to do something with. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area yet, but it is a useful area if we need it. And then we also have some space down here just in case we need it as well. I really think I'm just going to kind of get down here and decorate, put some chests, some barrels, some cannonballs, things like that. Just something to really bring this build to life. But for now, it's going to stay just like this. Now, if we hop back up here, well, that's almost where I wanted to be. To the main deck, you can see all this up here is kind of the gears and the pulleys, and I see that I forgot to flip some trapdoors, so there we go. Now our belt is fixed, because, I mean, who wants a broken belt on their ship? I mean, that's not going to be good. So this is really tying in that whole sky pirate theme that we're going for this season, and then, of course, we have to have the big propeller at the back, you know, kind of pushing us along. And once you flying into this area, that definitely looks like a airship. And I absolutely love it, you guys. The fins, everything, it's amazing. Now, if we hop down here, there is the little problem of the creeper farm again. See, the problem is, what I really need to do is put an on and off switch on this thing, but I've never really tested an on and off switch, and that's a whole lot of stuff that I don't have time for right now. And I just keep finding myself kind of coming up here and clearing this thing out, because as you can see now, we are completely full all the way to the top, and then if I go over here, I bet we are pretty close. Yeah, so there's only a few hoppers up here that are still empty. We're already up to that last one there, and then if I run over here, we've probably got the same issue here. Well, this one looks completely full, almost. It's got the top row left, and then over here, we're probably also close as well over here. Yeah, so it looks like we've got the top row left on this one, and maybe one hopper. Everything else is full, you guys. This is all gunpowder. So I'm gonna have to clear this out again. At this point, it's becoming a daily chore. Maybe an easier solution is to put an overflow on this and just kind of let it dump out for now once it gets too full. I don't know. Is that too much, you guys? It might be too much. Well, that sounds like a problem for another Alice on another day. So I think that what we're going to do is wrap up this video here. I've got some more work that I need to do around here, a few touch-ups and a few little things to finish up this build. That way, on the next video, we can start working on other things. So if you made it this far, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you could, a like, a share, a subscribe, a comment, all those things really help. I'm pushing for a goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so, you know, if you want to hang around and see how this adventure goes, I'll definitely be glad to have you join, and you can experience all the chaos, just like this. Look right there, you guys. Look at all of that gunpowder just sitting there burning. Isn't that crazy? Maybe Ailymu was right. Maybe this was too good of a farm. Well, that'll be interesting for the rest of the season. Until the next one, everyone, be good to yourself, be good to others, and bye!